Welcome to It's All Been Done Radio Hour, a live show performed monthly at Mad Lab Theater in Columbus, Ohio, and then podcast out weekly. We'd like to thank Mad Lab Theater for their generosity and Packrat Comics in Hilliard, Ohio, where our show got its start. We're also sponsored by Audible. That's an Amazon company, Audible, that has 180,000 audiobooks to choose from. If you go to audibletrial.com/IABD Radio Hour, which is the name of our show, then you can sign up for a free 30-day trial, and that helps us out. The Walking Dead season finale is this weekend, so I would recommend checking out some of the Walking Dead novels that go along as a companion to the comic books. There's The Rise of the Governor and The Road to Woodbury and The Fall of the Governor that detail some of those additional character things that weren't necessarily in the comics, and definitely a little bit different story than the show itself. So, sit back and enjoy It's All Been Done Radio Hour.
Our next program tonight features that fearless fighter with fantastic features, the Topnotch Tangler. One night, years ago, a brilliant scientist from a rich family found himself in the wrong place at the wrong time, or possibly the right place at the right time, depending on your perspective. Pelted with rays no one fully understands, Miss Kimberly Benson was transformed into the Topnotch Tangler, a superhero that can save the city.
Oh, now you're making me blush.
Along with the police commissioner, whom she doesn't realize is her boyfriend, Carl Darling.
What did you say?
And the eager young lieutenant, Adam Carson.
That's me! Thanks for mentioning me.
Well, you're welcome. This terrific trio keeps Tiptown safe from the terrible townsies who terrorize it.
Who's that flying through the sky?
The Topnotch Tangler, ooh, the Topnotch Tangler.
Beating senseless the bad guys.
The Topnotch Tangler, ooh, the Topnotch Tangler.
Prettier than an apple pie.
The Topnotch Tangler, ooh, the Topnotch Tangler.
Here she comes, there she goes, bye-bye.
The Topnotch Tangler, ooh, the Topnotch Tangler.
Hey everybody, I'm on the scene. No need anymore to flee or scream. I'm here for you, so have no fear. I'll knock those villains right on their rear.
She's the best, she's really tops. Tangles evil schemes and ropes and knots. She's the hero of the town's thieves, cleaning up our dirty streets.
I'm here for you, so have no fear.
The Topnotch Tangler deserves a cheer.
Hooray!
Who's the bestest gal around?
The Topnotch Tangler, ooh, the Topnotch Tangler.
Keeping safe our own Tiptown.
The Topnotch Tangler, ooh, the Topnotch Tangler.
She'll pound those bad guys in the ground.
The Topnotch Tangler, ooh, the Topnotch Tangler.
Then turn every kid's frown upside down.
The Topnotch Tangler, ooh, the Topnotch
There
Tangler.
she goes, fighting crime.
Ooh, the Topnotch Tangler.
I'll do my best to make you proud. Now it's time to disperse the crowd. Thanks everybody, take care and get home safe.
There she goes again. The Topnotch Tangler.
Tonight's episode, Signs of the Sexist. We fade in on Kim, who is almost finished preparing a scrumptious meal in her upscale apartment.
Now where is that Carl Darling? Dinner is almost ready. I don't know why I went through all this effort trying to make his favorite meal. We've got bacon wrapped steak with cheddar, very important, bacon fries, and a bacon milkshake. If he's late again, he doesn't even bother Oh, a text message. Well, I guess that's better than nothing. Working late again. I swear that man may accuse me of being unavailable, but he's simply the worst at keeping his appointments. I love him dearly, but if we cannot find a way to be in the same place at the same time more often, I don't know what I'll do. There you go, Kim, talking to yourself again. That's not very becoming. You are better than this, and you're a wonderful person. Oh, being called away. Dinner will have to wait. That's the twinkling talisman telling me the Topnotch Tangler's time is being taken tonight. Trouble must be tingling in Tip Town. I just hope Carl doesn't arrive here and wonder where I've gone. I can never tell him about my secret identity as the city's sizzling, super sexy superhero. I don't believe his poor heart could take it. I'm off.
Across town at the Tip Town Police Post.
Where is the Topnotch Tangler, Carson?
She'll be here, Captain Darling. We just sent up the talisman a moment ago.
She'd better hurry. This is urgent business. What's she doing? Lingering over dinner or something?
I don't know, sir.
Of course you don't.
Beg pardon, but what's that supposed to mean, sir?
Never mind, Carson. I'm just cranky because I had to break dinner plans with Kimberly again. Usually she's the one rushing off and leaving me. Being a busy billionaire businesswoman can't be breezy, but lately I feel like I've been breaking plans with her and that just doesn't sit right with me.
It's part of the job, sir. She must understand.
I hope so, Carson. I hope so.
The Topnotch Tangler!
About time you got here, the Topnotch Tangler.
What's that supposed to mean?
Sorry, the Topnotch Tangler. He's just cranky.
I hope this is important. I have a previous engagement that I'm missing.
Of course, this is important. You think we'd fire off the talisman for shits and giggles?
Yes, I'm sorry. Of course not, Commissioner. What's the problem?
The Sinister Sexist has stolen Sally Struthers' new sassy spa signs.
The Sinister Sexist? Again? Didn't they just get in trouble a couple months ago with the Flim Flam Floozy?
I'm afraid you're thinking of the Sinister Sextet, the Topnotch Tangler. This is the Sinister Sexist. Totally separate scallywags.
Right. Sorry, Carson. So the Sinister Sexist stole a sign. Why doesn't Sally just buy some new ones?
These were very valuable signs, diamond encrusted with the latest electronic gadgetry inside of them.
So? That still doesn't sound like something you call a superhero for.
The mayor has a crush on Sally. He wanted us to ask you to handle this as a personal favor.
Carson, we don't need to air the mayor's dirty laundry.
How is that dirty laundry? I think it's sweet. Gives me hope for when I'm old.
You're never going to get to be old if you don't watch what you say and who you say it to.
Boys, no need to squabble. The Topnotch Tangler will topple that terrible titillating terrors and take back the signs for Sally's billboard.
Thank you, the Topnotch Tangler.
No worries. I'm off!
Meanwhile, in the lair of the Sinister Sexist.
There we go. Look at that pretty sign. The bazoombas on that Sally.
Oh, boss, do you really have to objectify women in that way?
I'm the Sinister Sexist. If I don't objectify women, who will?
Well, I mean, there are more modern ways to be sexist, boss. Like paying me 20% more than you would pay maybe a female henchman, for instance.
You have a problem with your pay, Greg?
No, boss, not at all. I'm just saying, staring at boobs is a little passé.
I'm a supervillain, Greg. I don't have to follow social conventions. I can do whatever I want. Part of the reason that I quit my job as a tenured college professor, a position I could have stayed in quite comfortably forever, mind you, was to escape the restrictions that the government and political correctness has placed upon us. Now, here in my very own lair, with my stolen signage, you, a lonely henchman, presume to tell me what to do?
You're right. Sorry, boss. Carry on.
Well, I'm glad I have your permission, Greg. As I was saying, the bazoombas on that Sally are certainly impressive. I'd like to cover my face in pancake syrup, lay her down on a mini trampoline, and just go right
Hold
on.
it right there, Sinister Sexist!
Hold what?
Yourself.
Well, seeing you in that skin-tight outfit, I certainly will.
Ew! Hold your hands in the air! You're under arrest for stealing Sally's spa signs.
You're here to arrest me? I'm a big burly guy. You're a thin wisp of a girl. Do you really think that you have the strength to bring me in?
I have superpowers.
Oh, and what are they? Can you knit faster than normal women or actually make up your mind in a timely fashion?
I had heard that you were sexist. Your moniker being the Sinister Sexist and all, but I can't believe you're this much of a chauvinist.
Believe it, baby. This is me.
Well, I guess I'll have to teach you about gender equality the hard way. Please put your hands behind your back while I handcuff you.
Your shrill voice annoys me. Greg, get her.
Excuse me, ma'am. I don't usually hit girls, but seeing as you're a superhero and all, I guess it's the job, you know?
You can try to hit me all you want, henchman. You'll be lucky to land a lone lunge on my luscious lips.
I have a name.
Oh, I apologize. I didn't catch it.
It's Greg.
Oh, so nice to meet you, Greg.
It's an honor to meet you, the Topnotch Tangler. I've been following your exploits for a while, and I must say, you're my favorite superhero in Tip Town. Way better than Captain Controller.
Oh, that's very sweet. It's always nice to meet you.
All right, ladies, can we stop the chit-chat and just get going, Greg?
Oh, okay, here we go.
Pow!
Bam!
Punch!
Splat!
Woof!
Oof! Bam! Slap!
Pow!
Okay.
Dodge!
Chip!
Deflect!
Slap!
Ow!
Whiff!
Punch!
Right hook!
Right hook!
Ack!
Punch!
Bitch slap.
No fair! You played 2 against 1.
That's right, the Top-Notch Tangler. While Greg distracted you, I got the better of you because, being a man, I'm stronger and smarter than you. Greg, tie her up.
Right away, boss.
You got the better of me temporarily, but you won't maintain the upper hand. Your blustering ego will be your undoing.
I highly doubt that. Since you're here, the Top-Notch Tangler, I might as well fill you in on my plan. Pay attention. Maybe you'll learn something when a man shows you how it's done. You'll notice that Sally's spa site here isn't the only billboard I've collected. I've got Granny Gonzo's bakery over there and Heather's highlights on that wall. I plan to steal all the signage from all the female-titled businesses in the city.
That's it?
What?
That's all you got? Your name is the Sinister Sexist. Kind of expected you to do something a little more sinister.
Okay, look, I'm tearing down the self-esteem and status of women in the city. I'm making sure that when children walk down the street, they only see male names in positions of authority, thus firmly establishing the tier of gender hierarchy.
Yeah, that doesn't seem all that bad. The businesses aren't going to close or change their names. They'll just buy new signs.
But not if I keep it up. I am nothing if not consistent.
Yeah, he's always saying that.
Right, because I'm consistent. Keep up, Greg.
Sorry, boss.
Every time that a woman buys another sign, I'll steal it again, and again until they give up. Then they'll have no choice but to change their names, lest they go out of business because no one can find their shops. Ha 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 ha! How are those ropes coming, Greg?
Nice and tight, boss.
Good. The night is young. We have plenty of time to grab a few more placards before the sun comes up. Let's leave our friend right here so she can stare at the Sally sign and think about how much better we are than she is. Because we're men.
Not so fast, Sinister Sexist.
Well, she's free, Greg. I thought you said the ropes were tight. Come on.
They were, boss, but I was in the Bear Scouts. I mean, I know how to tie a knot. Those were some of the tightest knots known to man.
And yet it took her, a girl, like 10 seconds to escape.
I just don't know how she did it. Do you have razor blades in your fingertips or something?
I'm the Top-Notch Tangler. I'm extremely good at tangling knots right off. It's kind of my superpower.
Oh, okay, wait. Then why don't they call you the Top-Notch Untangler?
Being a man, I figured you'd understand this. They don't have alliteration.
Well, what about the Uncanny Untangler?
Well, actually, boss, her name has a real beautiful symmetry to it because she tangles with the bad guys, when she fights and stuff, and she can tangle a reverse tangle rope. I mean, if you think about it, Top-Notch Tangler, it's pretty clever.
Exactly! Thank you, Greg. No one has ever understood my moniker so easily before.
Well, I'm sorry, ma'am. You must encounter some real ruffians. I definitely see the elegance of it.
Aw, you're so sweet. Now, both of you, put your hands up and come with me. You're under arrest.
Since when do women have the power to make arrests?
Since, for 100 years, or whenever the first female entered law enforcement.
Okay, well maybe they have the legal authority because some politician was bought off with babysitting money or laundry quarters, but it's not like you actually have the physical strength to force me to do anything. And there are 2 of us, and only 1 of you.
I'm getting awfully tired of your outdated views.
And what are you going to do about it?
This! Bam!
Pow!
Kick!
Ugh!
Hiya!
Block!
Chop!
Deflect! Punch!
Smack!
Pow!
Blam!
Boof!
Pow!
I can't believe it, you defeated me.
believe it, baby. I, a woman, have bested you in physical combat.
No, I honestly don't believe it. Can we get a recount? Or I think maybe the sun was in my eyes. That's it. The sun was in my eyes.
It's night. Now, where did that henchman of yours go?
Greg, I don't know. Did he abandon me?
It looks like he did. Let's get you downtown so I can start looking for him.
You did it, the Topnotch Tangler. You caught the Sinister Sexist.
I did.
She didn't catch me. I made a mistake and got myself caught.
He's too macho to admit he was nabbed by a girl.
But you're a superhero.
I know!
Top-notch tangling, the Top-notch Tangler.
Thanks. At least someone appreciates my work.
We'll take it from here.
Marvelous. When the malicious machismo marauders make me in the merry lanes of my magnificent metropolis, I'll mess up their malevolent movements with my monumental mighty might. Oh God, my mask fell off.
You dropped your mask. Here it is, the Top-notch Tangler. Don't worry, I didn't see anything.
Oh God, okay. No problem. Thank you, sir. I'll have to fix that strap. I'll be going. Bye.
Well, that was strange.
She seemed quite startled.
I didn't see your face, did you?
No, sir, I sure didn't.
I didn't either, but I'm sure she was hideous.
Shut up. Shut up, you. Well, maybe she's just very protective of her identity. She does wear a mask, after all. But you'd think that after 6 years of working together, she'd trust us by now.
I don't know, sir.
Huh.
What did the stalwart savior see that startled her so? Find out next month in the exciting installment of the Top-Notch Tangler. Ho ho! Oh no.
It's All Been Done Radio Hour number 14, the Top-Notch Tangler number 2, Signs of the Sexist, starred Samantha Stark as Kimberly Benson, aka the Top-Notch Tangler, Keith Jackson as Commissioner Carl Darling, Joe Morales as Lieutenant Carson, Dallas Ray as the Sinister Sexist, and Nick Arganbright as Greg. Music by Nathan Haley and Jerome Wetzel. Information about our show, such as tickets, auditions, and how to support our series, can be found at itsallbeendoneradiohour.com. Please rate and review us on iTunes, and like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram. Talk us through the parts of it so we can start to learn it.
You just did.
What do you mean?
I like singing with the melodies, so...
Well, as per your request, you have a soloist,
Yes.
a chorus,
Yes.
and Kim.
Yes.
So that's 3 different things I have to do.
Yes.
And where is your page? What am I even looking at?
52, bottom of 52 is where the lyrics are.
So
And there's only
yeah,
three jokes.
it's just in parts, and I don't have. I didn't want to waste paper printing out basic stuff. So anyway, so who's that flying through the sky? The Top-Notch Tangler. Ooh, the Top-Notch Tangler. Beating senseless the bad guys. The Top-Notch Tangler. Ooh, the Top-Notch Tangler. Hey everybody, I'm on the scene. No need anymore to flee or scream. So what I'm going to do is just write a melody to where if you want to sing it, you sing it, and if not, you William Shatner it. Because I don't know.